Yes, Sarish. What is our topic for today?
Some people
Okay. Some people
think that
think that
only the government
only the government
can make
government can make
significant changes
significant changes
in society,
in society.
while
Of okay, while after comma or without comma?
after comma, society after comma.
So just you need to tell what is whether it is comma or not. While next,
Others think
while others think
that
that
individuals
individuals
can
can
have
can have
a lot of influence
a lot of influence.
What is your opinion?
A lot of influence. It's a question mark, full stop or what? Full stop.
Yes, what is your opinion?
Okay, what is your opinion? So what type of essay it is?
Opinion essay.
Okay, what else? It is opinion, or we can say discussion opinion essay.
Okay.
Discussion slash opinion essay. And the second question is, do you think that we need to describe both sides here or no?
I think
Okay, you think, why do you think? What is behind your thinking? Why do you think that we need to discuss both sides?
because we have to tell that how the individuals can influence a society.
No, in question is do you find anything which says that we need to discuss both sides?
No, here it is not written. Here it is written that only. What is your opinion?
Okay, so what does it mean? What is your opinion? It means that we need to discuss both sides or one side. What does it mean?
It means we have to discuss only one side.
No, you are not sure. Just make sure what you want to say. Just what you want to say. Just make sure which side we should take. Either we should take one side or either we should take both sides. Yeah.
I think we have to discuss both of the sides.
How?
In my opinion.
Okay, in your opinion, where do you see in the question which says that discuss both point of view? Is there any word which tells you that we need to discuss both sides?
No, here it is not written.
So it is not written, it is your perception. So essay is not based on your perception. Essay is based on what you get. That is essay. Essay is not based on your perception. First of all, most of the students make mistake here. They are unable to understand the question. When they are unable to understand the question, it means that their answer is not relevant. When they write irrelevant answer, so as a result of that, they are getting higher band or lower band? Lower band. So our first, at least 1 or 2 minutes, we should spend on question. Just read the question, go through the question and find out what type of question it is. Either we should discuss both sides or we should discuss one side. Okay, so here,
Last time,
yeah, last
okay.
time. Okay, go ahead. What is last time?
Last time we have done also a discussion and opinion essay, and we have discussed both the points.
Can you repeat that question? Do you have that question? Opinion and discussion essay. Just tell me that question, and we write that question here too.
Okay, I will just.
Okay, take your time.
Yes.
Just one second here. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
No, this one is not.
Okay.
Actually, I am not finding.
Just go ahead. Tell me.
People,
Or just one second here, Sarish. Okay. Many people
believe
that
individuals
are
responsible for their own happiness.
While after comma.
Other thing.
After comma.
Yes, after comma.
So just tell me this when I am repeating again, when there is something comma or anything, just tell me it is a part of your question. While
other thing.
Others or other?
Others.
Okay. Others think.
Happiness is.
Think that or without that? Think. Happiness is. Dependent
on other external factors.
Yeah.
Because.
Full stop or what?
Full
stop. Okay. Tell me. Discuss.
Both
views. And
include your opinion. Full stop.
And include your opinion. Okay. Good job, Sarish. Now, can you tell me these both questions are same?
There is a little difference. I think here it is written that discuss both views.
So, do you think it is a little difference or a lot of difference? Does it make only a little difference or much difference?
Maybe a little difference.
Not maybe. It is not maybe. Everything is clear in front of you. In one question, we are not asked about to present both point of view. In one question, it is clearly indicated that discuss both point of view. There is no maybe.
Okay.
In examination, in task 2, in every question, the instructions are very clear. We need to feel that whether is there any difference or no. Now tell me, after reading these two questions again, do you think that there is a little difference or a lot of difference?
A lot of difference.
Lot of difference. What is that difference?
The difference is they have, in the previous essay, they have clearly written, discuss both views and include your opinion. Here they have only written, include your opinion. You have to tell about your opinion.
So it means that both, we can say that discussion, opinion essays, both essays belong to this category, discussion and opinion essay. But in question number 1, here either we can talk about government or we can discuss our own point of view. Okay, so first of all, our first step is, some people think that only the government can make significant changes. So here just underline the government can make significant changes in society. One part is this one, okay. Second is one other thing, that individuals can have a lot of influence here, while others, these are two indicators. What is your opinion? Okay, it means that the question is asking, what is your opinion? It means that we have to give our opinion, okay, and either we should take one stance here. It is up to you. If you want to discuss about both sides, I think that it is a wastage of time, and then topic is irrelevant. You got my point?
Okay.
So it is very clear, Saraj, that we must understand what the question is saying. We should not use our perception, maybe or may not be. It is not the question of maybe or may not be. Every instruction is very clear in IELTS examination. IELTS is not an ambiguous examination. Okay? So what do you think that in order to make changes, we should start from individual or government? What is take one stance? Yeah.
Government have a significant role. I think we will go with the government.
Okay. For example, government. What are your points for government? If we write government, what do you think?
I think law and order situation can control and provide security to the individuals.
Number one, laws. Number two, security. Then
economical stability also.
Okay, economic stability. Then
justice, provide justice.
Okay, laws. Okay, there are two things: laws, and then justice. Then what else?
Security.
Okay, we have discussed security, law and order, economic stability. Then so what is our question? Think that the government can make significant changes in society. Significant changes. Okay. Then welfare system. Okay. Then punishments. Then through education, then curriculum. What else? Etc. I think these points are enough. So let's discuss these points one by one in our essay. So after this, we need to write the introduction or paraphrasing the topic. So here, change. Our topic is change. Okay. What are the other synonyms of change? Variations. Okay. Change means reforms, in sense of reform. Change. Reforms.
Okay, amendments.
Okay, amendments. Okay, what else?
Revisions.
Okay, revision. Then
rectification.
Okay.
Correction.
Okay. So can you tell me that you are talking about this change, rectification, we are talking about this thing, amendment, and when you talk about the change in society, what does it mean? Change in society means reformation. Change in society means if society is doing bad things, the government is responsible to correct the society, okay, to show the society the right path. Change means to make society better, stable, bring some changes. That changes, it is not you are talking about rectification, amendment, the other. So these, no, these synonyms are not relevant.
Okay.
So what should be our hook? Reformation. Okay. Reformation. Okay. Reformation means, okay, Reformation is a Herculean task. Herculean task means tough. Reformation is a Herculean task which can not be achieved overnight. While so instead of people, we talked the other day that we should try to bring other words. While some reformers are of the opinion that it is the duty or prime or utmost, you can say utmost, instead of duty you can use the word responsibility. It is utmost responsibility of, what are the other synonyms of government?
Local authorities.
Okay, authorities or state. It is the utmost responsibility of state, of a state, to bring, what are the other words of changes? Brings.
Reforms.
Okay, reforms. What are the synonyms of reforms? Reforms synonyms. Make change, okay, in something, then improve. What else? Just hold 1 second. Let me grab my glasses. Just 1 second. Start here again. While some reformers are of the opinion that it is the utmost responsibility of a state to bring drastic, okay, what drastic? Change, the alternate word for change. Drastic revolution in society for the well-being of masses, for the well-being of masses, comma, others oppose this viewpoint and believe that an individual or believe that change begins, not change. What are the other words for change? Yeah, that transformation begins from an individual. Full stop. I fervently believe, not believe, advocate. Fervently means wholeheartedly. Fervently advocate the former point of view. We have already discussed this word, the former standpoint. Point of view means standpoint. And we'll discuss here how authorities may bring okay, again, for may bring society may, instead of bring, may revolutionize. How authorities may revolutionize. Look at the spellings. How authorities may revolutionize a society. Full stop. So this is our introductory paragraph. It is on a larger side. How many words are there? Control Shift C. 67. Anyhow, it's okay. Now, second paragraph. In second paragraph, what should we write? To begin with, introductory word. To begin with, comma. Now choose, I think, how many points? Laws, just okay. I will go with laws, then justice, then education. I think that education is utmost importance. We should start from education. Okay, education and the curriculum building. Then after education, then we can talk about laws. Then we can talk about justice. Here we need to discuss almost 3 to 4 points in order to complete our essay, as we have to write how many words? How many words we need to write?
250.
250. To begin with, education undoubtedly. We have written this word. So we are using the same vocabulary in almost 5 essays. So in 5 essays, there are some words which we can repeat time and again, so that we may make use of them. And in the first, as I told you in the introductory paragraph, out of 3 structures, and these 3 structures are while, although, whereas. Okay, out of these 3, we need to introduce one structure in introductory paragraph. In second paragraph, we need to introduce what?
Okay.
One of the conditional sentences. We need to introduce one of the conditional sentences. And in last paragraph, again, out of 3 structures, what are these structures? Although, whereas, then while. Out of these 3 structures, we need to introduce one structure in the last paragraph. So it means that we are talking in our essay 4 structures again and again. 4 structures means they will enhance your score in grammar. In grammar, there are 25% for grammar. You need to write complex structure, then compound structure, then the simple structure. So if you will look at our essay, so all these things, we have written simple sentence, we have written complex sentence, we have written compound structure, so, and then conditional structures. So the introduction of these structures tell us that or you can write a language in a flexible manner. Okay, undoubtedly, to begin with, education undoubtedly is inevitable for spreading awareness among citizens. Stop. Therefore, instead of syllabus, we can write curriculum. Curriculum is designed according to the need of the state. Stop. For example, the syllabus of England and China are quite different. What are the synonyms of different? Because different is an ordinary word, we need to write other word, different. Yes, synonyms of different here. dissimilar, unlike, okay, contrasting. Here I think we should go with contrasting, are quite contrasting as there are what are other different opposed, there are dissimilar, yeah, where there are there are dissimilar economic system, economic systems. Stop. What economic system is there in England, and what economic system is there in China? Capitalism. Capitalism is economics. We can inculcate here economic systems, then semicolon, okay, full stop and comma. What are the economic systems? We can write capitalism and communism, okay, or socialism or communism. In both countries respectively. Respectively means in order. It means that England capitalism and China communism. So this is our respectively, full stop. Okay, this is our point number 2. Therefore, curriculum is designed, okay, it says the curriculum according to the need of the state. Okay, then what else? Okay, if in contrast syllabus which is taught in a democratic, in a capitalistic. So in last line we discussed capitalism. Now here capitalistic, it is another word, it is not the same word. If in contrast a syllabus which is taught in a capitalistic society, what are the other words of society, synonyms of society? Because community, okay, other word, society. Here it says that community, the public, the people, civilization, humankind, mankind. Okay, a syllabus which is taught in a capitalistic society, capitalistic community, okay, community,
nation,
okay, yeah, nation, very good word, in a capitalistic nation or capitalistic community. If if in contrast a syllabus which is taught in a capitalistic community is introduced in a communist in a communist nation, comma, it will have adverse adverse effects on it will have adverse adverse effects on individuals. Okay, full stop. So here I would like to tell you one thing. Okay, so this is, antithesis statement. If in contrast, so you can write, if you are giving one point, okay, and you think that if that point is not implemented, then what will be the consequences? Okay, so it means that in one paragraph you can write an antithesis statement. Antithesis statement means which tells you that if you will not take this step, then what bad consequences will be there. Okay. So here I think that is another good way to show the examiner that you have good command on English. Here I think we just took one point and we elaborated it. Now we are going to talk about second point of view. What should we write here? We have used the word furthermore. Okay, what are the synonyms of furthermore? Can you tell me?
Additionally.
Very good. Very good. In addition to and similarly. What about similarly?
Similarly, right?
Okay, similarly. Here we will write similarly, comma. Similarly, okay, laws are made or what? Made. Laws are also made according to the what are the synonyms of need?
What?
Need. What are the synonyms of need?
Required.
Okay, it says that require, want, demand. I think that want are made according to want of nations. Full stop.
According to want.
According to want of nations. Full stop. Here, for instance, Canada is a welfare state. Okay, where no bylaw can be passed which does not fulfill single L, I think, fulfill the basic requirement of of well-being of its people. What are the, again, we should read all the vocabulary of people. It frequently used word is people, individuals, then humans, persons, what else, mankind, no, homo sapiens, no, men, folk, so I think folk, well-being of its folk, full stop.
Of
It's, yeah. Or country is either we can use it or her with the country. Of her folk we can write it. So country is considered a feminine, not masculine,
Okay.
or it is neutral. So for neutral subject we use it, for feminine we use she or her. Then what else? Okay, laws. Then comes to, furthermore, yeah, you can write in next paragraph. Okay, moreover, next paragraph.
Next paragraph.
Yeah, moreover.
Moreover.
Yeah. Moreover, what two other points we should discuss? Okay, justice and punishment. Okay. Yeah, justice, punishment, economic stabilities. We discussed about economic stabilities, education. Okay, laws. Then, okay. Moreover, law okay. So justice, punishment. Okay. Moreover, in order to maintain law and order, comma, judicial law and order, judicial system is also paramount means principal, major, paramount in any community. What are the other words for community? Society, community, yeah. Yes. Public civilization. In any civilization. If okay, it says that judicial, look at the spelling of the judicial system. Full stop. If this means that everyone should be equal in the eyes of law and should
Equal by?
should be equal in the eyes of law and should be treated equally in should be treated equally without any discrimination nation. Okay, moreover, in order to maintain law and order, the judicial system is also paramount in any civilization. This means, okay, law, okay, in between we need to write in between, after the first line, we need to add one more line. Justice should what justice? Justice should
After civilization.
after civilization. In any civilization, justice, just write one word, just add one sentence. Justice
Oh.
should be done according to the prevalent laws across the board. Across the board. Okay, what does it mean across the board? Across the board. Yeah. Without any discrimination across the board. This is a very good useful idiom, across the board. Full stop. This means that no, this is relevant. Okay. Here we can also give an example. In Canada, for instance, instead of writing the word instance or for example in the beginning, it is another good way to write the word for instance. In Canada, for instance, there are more than 200 civilizations, or you can write civilizations or group of people, 200 ethnic group. Another word is ethnic group is good. There are more than more than 200 ethnic groups. Full stop. Yeah. If the people having different, instead of different we can write various. Various is another good word instead of various. Backgrounds. If the people having various backgrounds are discriminated, comma, there will be a chaos in society.
Chaos,
yeah, chaos. Chaos means disturbance. Okay, chaos, chaos in society. Full stop. I think that if you go to first paragraph, in first paragraph we also it is better that one point in one paragraph. So what we have done in second paragraph, we had discussed 2 points. Okay, so if we could make similarly, okay, just make another paragraph and leave one line. So it is better in this type of essays where you have to write only one side, just write one paragraph in one sentence. So in this way, over here, one is big introductory, then two, we have discussed 3 paragraphs, then it means then the last paragraph, conclusion, it will be your 5th paragraph. So it means that if there are 4 points, so write 4 different paragraphs, and including introductory and then concluding paragraph, it would be total 6 paragraph. So don't be afraid to make 6 paragraph. You can break the rule according to your need. So 4 paragraph is a general rule, but in this case I would like to make 6 paragraph. I would like to divide the essay into how many paragraphs? 6. So now we come to the conclusion. For conclusion, you can write in a nutshell. That is another good word. In a nutshell. Nutshell means summary. You are got to conclude in a nutshell. It is not. It says it is not. It is one word. There are not. We should write nutshell without any space. In a nutshell, government, instead of government, means people in power. Government, people in power, authority, we have already people in power can play a pivotal, again similar word we have used a time and again, so that you, okay, pivotal, just spelling pivotal, role in okay, in what instead of reformation, I'm looking for another word for reformation. Yeah, reform synonyms here. Make changes, political, economic institutions in order to improve. Okay, yeah, change, adjust, amend. Okay, convert, customize, transform.
improve,
Okay, improve. What else? Okay.
amend,
In a nutshell, people in power can play a power role in redesigning of society through education. Another word for education, through awareness. What else? Awareness, teaching, schooling,
education,
pedagogy.
Discipline, information, literacy.
Through, very good. Through literacy, very good word. Through, what we are doing in this last paragraph, we are just concluding those things which we have already discussed. If you look at paragraph number 1, what we have discussed here, we have discussed literacy, education mean literacy. So instead of education, we will make use of literacy. And in what else? Laws. So instead of laws, we will be using another word. Then what else? Then judicial system. So we need to write these 3 words, but in a different manner. Through literacy, comma. What else we have discussed?
Justice.
Okay, no. In second, for instance, laws. We have this laws.
Okay.
Through literacy.
Okay. Synonyms
for laws. Laws. Yes, synonyms for laws. Here you go. Now you understand what we need to do. Okay.
Constitution.
Very good. Through literacy. Constitution. Very good word. Okay. Constitution. And what else?
Constitution. And for justice, we have to use another word.
Yeah, for justice. Yeah. Now you know what we want to do. Through literacy, constitution, and justice.
Justice, due process, integrity.
Okay, next, what else? Fairness, fair play, equity.
Equity. Fairness, yeah, impartiality.
Okay. Constitution and neutrality. What about neutrality?
Okay.
It means the government is neutral.
Okay.
Neutrality. Okay. People in power can play a pivotal role in redesigning a society through literacy, constitution, and neutrality. Full stop. Okay. Although these virtues are, what are the words for difficult? Synonyms for difficult.
Hard.
Okay. Other words, difficult. Difficult. Sternness, arduous, tough. Okay.
Challenging.
Yeah, very good. Although these virtues are another word for challenging.
Demanding, laborious.
Okay, what else? Tough to achieve, difficult to achieve, accomplish.
Tough.
Okay, or tough to achieve, comma, it is still possible. It is tough to achieve, but okay, it is not
But it is not.
No, not but is. When we using although, after although this type of construction, we use comma. Although these virtues are tough to achieve, comma, okay, these virtues tough to achieve, they are not unachievable. They are not unachievable. Okay, full stop. Now let me calculate the words. How many words up till we have written, guys? We have spent too much time, 1 hour today, to begin with. Here. Here, Control Shift C, yeah. 214 words. So we have written 214 words. So this essay has total words. How many? 240?
50.
250.
Yeah.
No. Yes, just 1 second. Now, how many words I have written? Control Shift C. It says 214. I have written 214 words. Just 1 second. Just hold 1 second. Here, yes, not 14. It is 281. So the total words are 281, which is perfect size of our essay. Okay, so your homework is go to YouTube, find out some the videos on different structures, particularly although, whereas, then while, how to write these sentences according to these structures, and third, conditionals. So okay, 3 conditionals are there, okay, particularly main 3 conditionals. Although, whereas, while, and 3 conditionals. So 6 structures. You will see that we have integrated these 6 structures in each and every essay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Just have a good one. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit subscribe button. Have a wonderful day.